Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So before I get started, I have a few things I just wanted to say. So first, if you missed my post, I wanted to say a big thank you to all of you for supporting me through my first 100 videos. The last video I posted was my 100th one I've put out. I appreciate you so much. And then also, I am a little behind on my Halloween manis, just because I've had different things going on here. And then for the third time in this past month, for a full day, we've been without internet. And this was, the last time was like 2 days ago. And it's within my area, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully that gets taken care of. Because I was mad, y'all, and I was like, I ain't got time for this. I got Halloween manis to be doing. So I'm trying to get caught up. And then the last thing is, I have noticed on some of my videos that I have ads. I am not sponsored. I am not getting paid. I don't even know how all that works, to be honest. I do this because I enjoy it and I like connecting with you guys, and I just love nail art. So let's get into it. So I decided to do like a tie-dye kind of effect and using like neon colors. So first I went in with Color Vibes Whiteout just to get, so I wouldn't have to repeatedly put the other colors. Then I went with Color Vibes Highlighter, Color Vibes Cherry Blossom, and Color Vibes Squeeze Me to get this look. Just a kind of a fun color theme going on. So I took 2 stampers. I first applied, and I used this one to apply because I noticed this one is more, there's more movement to it than this one. This one's more firm. So I applied the highlighter, just a line, then Cherry Blossom, and then Squeeze Me. Let it set between 15 and 20 seconds. Took this stamper, rolled it to stamp, and then rolled it on the nail. Now it will give a rough effect at first, but once you add your clear coat of any kind, that's when the magic happens. It just blends it all together. So that's how I got this look. So I'm going to be using this plate today, Maniology M510, and I'm going to be working on these images here. And I'm first going to do this one because I know I'm not going to reverse stamp this one since it's got mostly solid. I thought it would be cool for those colors to come through. So I'm going to start with that one, and I'm going to use Maniology's Straight Up Black B171. Okay. I was trying to make sure I was on, that you could see me. Also, I was going to tell you, after I got the colors on here, you can use your stamper just to smush, 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 smush to get it, you know, better the way you want. And that's the most important part, is you have to make that sound effect too. Smush, 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 smush. That's the only way it's going to work. Okay, jokes aside. Okay, so let me start with this one next, and I'll reverse stamp a few things. So I'll kind of plan it as I go, how it's looking. Okay, I'll have to redo that, and I know I need to get my other polish out because this one just ain't, it's really, really at the end. So I'll be right back. Okay, we got that one. I'm going to go to this one up here. Okay, and as you can see, I got some buildup on my my scraper card, so I'm going to clean that off because you want to do that so you get a better pickup. Okay, and I'm going to go with this one right here. Now, when you're working with a dark stamping polish like black, make sure to have a lot of cotton pads ready because it is very messy. Ooh, I didn't even have my stamper ready. I don't think that one's, I can already tell that ain't good. Let me see. Okay, I might have saved it. And last one I'm going to grab right here. So I'm trying to get the last little bit out of this polish so the next video I do, I'll break out my new one. Also, always try to make sure that you put your, or clean off your plate real well before you put it away because that polish gets real stuck in those things and it'll just make it harder to clean up later. Okay, so for this one on the candy cane and this thing here, I'm going to use Miniology's Optimism B399. So since I have those bright colors for the background, I'm using a darker tone for this. And I'm only going to probably do some of this so that those colors can still come through. And I'm just looking to see if I'm missing one of those or not. Okay, I'm going to do this sucker thing here in Candy Moyo 938. They don't have names, they just have numbers. Okay, and then the wrapped candy, I'm going to use Maybelline in Turquoise Tease. I apologize, I thought there was one more, but I don't see it. Okay. Okay, I see a little sucker here, a round one. I'm going to use Maybelline in Plenty Pink. Okay, and these little squiggly bits, whatever those are supposed to be, I'll do the same color. I'm not going to color these suckers in. I'm going to let that background color come in for that. Okay, there's one little cupcake on here. So for the bottom half, I'll use LA Colors in Nudie. Okay, and the moons I'm going to leave alone, but these little stars, I'm going to use LA Colors in Neptune. Okay, and there's like 3 little eyeballs on there, so I'm going to go in with my Color Vibe whiteout. And there's a little candy bag right here. I'm going to go ahead and color that white as well. Okay, and then I got to pick a color for the frosting on that cupcake. And let me do red on that. So this is LA Colors in Maryland. Okay, and I'm going to leave the rest of that alone. Again, for that rounded sucker, I thought would be fun for that background color to come through. Okay, so this one has some pumpkins with their little witches hats, pumpkins with the little cat coming out, candy, wrapped candy. Some, I guess these are like balloons, like little ghost balloons. So, okay, for the cats, let me use Sally Hansen in Central Bark, because if I use like black to do like a black cat, it's not going to show up because I picked it up in the black. So we'll just try to do a dark tone that'll hopefully still show their little faces. So I'm just going through trying to find each one. Well, I thought there was more than that one. Oh, okay. I see him. He's up here. He didn't get picked up too well on that one. Okay. So let's do some green pumpkins, because since I have that orange on the background, I don't want to overdo on orange. So let's go back to that Optimism color. Get a little bit more polish. Okay, let's do the balloons in Paparazzi Mermaid Days. I thought about doing them in like an off-white, but let's do this color instead. And if you're curious, all of my paparazzi polishes came from CVS. And you get a better deal overall if you, it's like buy two. It's like if you buy one, was it like $3? But if you buy two, it ends up being $5, which it just depends, I guess, on what you're really needing. But I know some of our nail friends like to use their coupons they get, because you can get some good coupons from there. Okay. Okay, and then for the witch hats, I'm going to use Paparazzi in Press Play. It's got a real pretty glitter to it. I think this is honestly best as a top coat because it comes out a lot thinner than it looks in the bottle. And I'm kind of looking, like picking up my stamper to look at it over the nails to see how it's all going to come through and decide what I'm not going to color in so that the background can come through those images. Well, is that the only hat I had? Oh, I thought I had one more. Okay, let me get a good look here. So there's some little round pieces of candy here. So I'm going to use LA Colors and Unicorn, or LA Colors Unicorn Sparkle, excuse me, in Double Rainbow. Just to give a little something. Okay, and there's some a star or a few little stars on this, so I'm going back to Neptune for those. All right, and I think I'm gonna leave the wrapped candy not painted in so that the background color will come through for those. Okay, for this image, there's cats, ghosts, pumpkins, and the spiders are already colored in, and some little candy corns and some bones. Oh, there's a bat too. So I'm going to keep that same color theme. So for the cats, I'm going to go back to Central Bark. All right, we'll keep the pumpkins in Optimism. Starting to peel up. So let me add a little bit more polish. And I missed a little spot there. Okay. Okay, for the two large ghosts, we'll use that double rainbow again. Okay, the other little ghost and the bone here, I'm going to use Candy Moyo 938. And the color vibes and Candy Moyos are from Dollar Tree. I'm going to leave the little candy corns uncolored because the background color will be good for those. Okay, and I found another little bone over there, so I colored that in as well. So for the bats, because you can't really see them, so I'm going to color those in Maybelline Serene Steel. Okay, so we'll leave the rest of that one. Okay, and this one only has really the pumpkins, like these full pumpkins here. I'll do that in Optimism, and then we'll do the witches' hats in a different color, and that's probably all that we'll color in on that one, because there's, again, not much that's not colored. And this is the last image. Yep. Okay, for the witches' hats, we'll go back to press play, that purple color. The little line, little ribbon area, I'm going to leave open for the background to come through. And see what I mean about that color? It's more like see-through than it is. It doesn't come out the way it would look in the bottle. Okay, we'll look at this one. All right, so that's all of those. And then we still have that one that's already placed on there. Okay, I have applied the clear coat, which I'm currently using Color Vibe, just a clear coat. So we'll start placing. Now you can see where that color is kind of coming through. Okay, and this one. So I'm going to try to get this one stretched across because this nail is larger. So I'm going to start at the bottom, press, 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 which helps it to stretch to the top. Put this little bit right here. Okay. And I went through and tucked under or peeled off anything that I needed to. Okay, so this is the look. Now you wouldn't even have to reverse stamp if you didn't want to. I just kind of wanted to. And this one I didn't, just so those background colors could come through. So this one has that purpley color coming through, which you can see better once it was placed. And it's the same color that's on this hat. So it gives a fun, different Halloween look. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate your support, and I'll list the Maniology products I did use in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.